Hello, this is Dr. Ben, and here to talk to you a little bit about the phone consults and the reason why I do them. And before I get started, a little bit about me. I'm a licensed naturopathic physician, graduate of Pasteur University, where I obtained my doctorate there. And prior to that, I obtained my Bachelor of Science in Cell and Molecular Biology from the University of Washington. So about 9 years of schooling, uh, undergraduate on, now, practicing physician and CEO and president of healthygoods.com. This is a website that I started while at Pasteur University that is designed to provide effective natural health products for people who have a tough time finding credible products in one place. It was designed to be an online dispensary for my patients, but I said, why limit to that when I could provide it to everybody out there in the entire world? And over the last 6 years, it's been a very welcome source for many people, over 100,000 people actually. And in 2009, we were in the Inc. 500 for the fastest growing companies. So the demand is out there. People want the information, and the people are looking for good quality products, but at the same time, they're lacking the information that they need because our medical system is so messed up. There's no more any time for the physicians to sit down with you and spend the needed time in order to figure out what is causing your symptoms rather than just treating your symptoms. Treating symptoms, as you know, is common day-to-day occurrence. If you watch TV, your favorite TV show, you're always seeing drugs being played on the TV. Do you have cramps? Take this. Oh, by the way, the side effects are cramps. And you have diarrhea? Well, take this, but side effect is diarrhea. Are you depressed? Well, you can run around with these butterflies here on the TV that look really great, but you can take that, but side effects are cancer, irritability, depression, suicide, and yeah, and even more anxiety. So obviously, these are not the solutions. So that is why I've created healthygoods.com. But over the time I've had healthygoods.com, I realized that people need a lot more than they're getting. So I can make a product page look all beautiful and have all the information there I can, but it's not specific to you. It's not specific to the next person. It's not specific to your kid. It needs to be more and more specific. And as a naturopathic physician, it is my goal to individualize recommendations. So I cannot treat, I cannot diagnose, and I cannot prescribe on healthy goods, and I have no problem with that. But I can definitely provide you information regarding dietary, lifestyle, and product recommendations that we provide. And every product that we have at Natural Health or at healthygoods.com is approved by me. I'm the buyer. I don't hire buyers to pick products for me. I don't buy products because they're popular. I buy them because they're effective. So that said, about the consults. So as you see, there's a link below there. If you click that link, there's a little pop-up. It's going to take you to a window. You can click that and you can schedule a consult. So how the consult works is basically you sign up, you find a day that works for you, and during the consult, we discuss all your symptoms. So I should back up one step. So when you schedule the consult, that's fine. Pick a day that's going to be quiet in your house or your office or in a park on your cell phone. Just be away from kids or coworkers so you can really concentrate and schedule it and be there because I call pretty much on the dot. I hate to be late. I know most doctors are late, but as you can see, I've scheduled appointments to be 30 minutes apart, even though they're in 15-minute increments. I tend to get pretty passionate about what I do, so I run a little bit longer than 15 minutes for some people, and it's pretty common. I try not to because too much information is information overload, but it does happen. So anyway, moving on. Um, so after you sign up, I want you to sit down and I want you to write down all your symptoms. I say stupidly in the sign up thing, and I probably will change that. It says, what is the one topic you want to discuss? That's not naturopathic. That's treating symptoms, and that's isolating symptoms. What I want to do is I want you to prepare a list of all your symptoms, write them all down, start with the priorities, and work down. What I've found over the last, I don't know, 15, 20 consults that I've done is somebody has anxiety and they don't eat, they have difficulty sleeping, they're taking a supplement or they're on some medication that is, and these are all linked to the main causes of their anxiety. So they're all linked. So write them all down. They're not necessarily always linked, but most of them are. So let's try to put them together. And then I want you to also step another step back. I want you to think about what is potentially causing your symptoms. You know, I know you know. What foods do you crave? Uh-huh, right. Do you eat breakfast? Thought so. Do you eat a lot of wheat and dairy and sweets? Maybe. Do you sleep 8 hours a night? Who does? Do you exercise? Who does? So I'm not going to be a coach. I'm going to tell you to run every day and eat perfectly every day. I don't. I try to. In fact, I played tennis a few days ago, and I even gave myself a black eye because the guy hit the ball so hard to me that I went to swing and my racket bent and whacked myself right in the face. So I'm not going to point it out. If you can see it, there it is. If not, perfect. It's going away. Anyway, so write all those down, and then when we do the consult, these are recorded um, and they're podcasted. So the benefit to you there is you can listen because we cover a lot of information in the consult. You can listen as over and over and over as you want. So make a fake name if you want to do that. Don't use any last names, but fake names are just fine. Whatever you want to be called. Hippocrates, doesn't matter. So do that, and then we're going to discuss everything, and I'm going to be working towards dietary first, lifestyle second, and medications that you're on, past things that you've tried, and then we're also going to touch on supplements that I will recommend for you. Not always do I recommend supplements, but most of the time I do. And the reason why I recommend them is most of the time people need them. So, I'm not here to make a fortune in selling supplements. Believe me, I'm going to make a lot more money being a practicing physician in a clinic, seeing 15, 20 patients a day, and work a lot less hours than I am now. But the problem is I'm not going to be able to I'm not going to be able to help potentially thousands of people a day. And that's what I want to do. In a clinic setting, I'm limited to 12 to 20 people a day. And that is a lot of people for a naturopathic physician to see in one day. It's a lot for any physician to see in one day. So in order to practice and work more effectively for people, I said, why not put this online? Why not record podcasts for people? Why not create videos for people? And why not create effective products out there that people can get better with? So all in sum, I think this is a much better way to go than sit in a clinical room, that sterile environment where you have to sit in traffic for an hour and a half to get there, take time out of your day to get there, find a babysitter, leave work, and pay me $150, $200 an hour to have a clinical visit. So here we go. This is the consult. So go ahead and click the link below, schedule the consult, write all your symptoms down, write what you think is causing your symptoms, write a brief thing of the foods that you eat. I don't want you to be editing. If you eat Twinkies, write it down. If you go to McDonald's 3 days a week, write it down. I want to know, do you eat breakfast? I want a calendar. How many bowel movements do you have a day? Do you urinate too frequently to the day? Do you not urinate enough? Are you thirsty? What do you drink? Do you have any crutches I need to know? You drink 15 different cups of coffee and you're complaining of anxiety? Well, it's good information to know. We can get you off the coffee. You can still have your energy and we can move forward. By the way, I've got a lot of people off of coffee and they're feeling great. So if that's a crutch, we'll discuss it. So leave that. That's it. I don't want to run too long. So I look forward to hearing from you. Remember, click the link below, schedule the consult, and visit healthygoods.com in the meantime and see if there's any products which you're thinking might be helpful for you. Do not buy anything until we talk. If you're absolutely sure that that's the right product, I guess you can go ahead and purchase it. But in the meantime, I would much rather prefer you schedule a consult so we can individualize the product recommendation for you. Okay? Thank you. Thanks for listening, and talk to you soon. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.